Loyalty doesn't have to be complicated. In this episode, we're joined by Tranxactor to unpack how Kiwi retailers can deliver seamless loyalty, gift cards, and POS integrations without being overwhelmed. Whether you're a single store or scaling fast, discover simple, practical ways to build stronger customer connections. Kia ora, I'm Carolyn Young. I'm Chief Executive of a Retail in NZ, and today I'm joined by John Norrie, who's the CEO of Tranxactor. Welcome, John.
Thank you, Carolyn. Thanks for having me.
Look, retailers may not be familiar with Tranxactor, so tell us a little bit about what it is that you do and what retail problems are you trying to solve here in New Zealand?
Okay, well, look, at a high level, Tranxactor essentially helps businesses engage and retain their customers. We do that through a combination of our loyalty programs and our gift card stored value payment programs, backed by the sort of technology platform that offers CRM technology. And essentially, we're joining the dots through every customer touch point, I guess.
And look, we know that loyalty is so important for retailers, right? I mean, to get a new customer is so much more difficult than getting an existing customer to come back to you. So your loyalty program can be so important, but it can be tricky to know where to start. So what practical services do Tranxactor offer in terms of that loyalty or gift cards or POS integration that can help, either a small store, a growing business, or a big store?
Yeah, look, our platform, what we offer is a technology platform that provides all the tools that a retailer, hospitality, outlet, or group, all the tools that they need to operate a loyalty program or a gift card program, but focusing on loyalty. The platform is what we call the source of truth. So it is the consolidation of all information that comes in from different sources. Typically, we are integrated with the point of sale systems for loyalty. So we are capturing information about not just what the customer is doing, but what's in their shopping basket. We provide the connectivity, as I said, the joining of the dots between all different environments, whether it's an e-commerce platform, the mobile application, the retail point of sale, and the marketing communications that spin out of all of that activity. We're providing a toolkit that is easy to use because all of the technology sits in the background processing. And we provide the tools and the toolkit for the retailers to really understand their customers better. It's more about understanding the customer, retaining the customer through rewards, incentives, and really just relative communications, relative to their activity.
So in terms of understanding a customer better, does it mean then that a retailer can more personally target their communication with their customer to ensure that they're sending tailored messages out rather than a blanket message that goes out to everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. Because we go very granular. As I said, we do the integration with the point of sale, so we get down to SKU level. We can help the retailer target their customers based on not just who they are or where they are or how much they spend, but what they're actually buying and how frequently they shop. And we provide the tools that enable the retailer or their marketing team to really use that information to segment the customers based on a whole range of different parameters and to target communications based on what the customer's actually doing, what they're buying, how frequently, and how they respond to the communications.
And it makes sense, right? Because we're all customers as well. We're all consumers and we might all work in retail, but we know that when we get those emails into our inbox, we want them to think that the retailer understands us, and that's the experience that you're able to navigate, I suppose, on behalf of the retailer. You can keep it really tailored so that they can be more connected and have a deeper connection with their customers.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is all about the relevant communications. As you say, we're in the industry, but we're all consumers. So I like music, so someone gets me every time they send me something to do with music. Without oversimplifying it, it is as simple as that. It's just being relevant to the target that you're talking to. We all know that there's a lot of information out there. Retailers are gathering a lot of information, so it's not a lack of information. It's really knowing
How
what
you
to
use
do
it.
with it.
Yeah, exactly. And so, look, if a retailer is thinking about wanting to learn more to understand how Tranxactor would work for their business, what are the next steps? What should they be thinking about before they get in touch?
Well, look, it always starts with a conversation, but what they should be thinking about is what their objectives are. What are they trying to do? Is it customer acquisition? Is it retaining customers? Is there a real competitive activity? Is it trying to understand their customers better and reward customers for what they do? It is really a matter of understanding a bit more about what they want to achieve in the business, and then speak to someone like us and say, this is what we want, or how can you help us retain customers, incentivize customers, revamp an existing loyalty program to be more relevant to activities today. As I said, it starts with a conversation, but a little bit of thinking about what their objectives are. That obviously starts the conversation going.
That all makes sense. And look, to find out more, don't forget to go to tranxactor.com. That's tranxactor.com. Thank you so much for joining us today, John. It's been such a pleasure to speak with you and hear how Tranxactor can support businesses who are looking to build their loyalty program.
Thank you very much, Carolyn. Good to talk with you.
Look, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to visit tranxactor.com to find out more. This was part of our Empowering Retail series, your go-to resource for short, actionable insights to take your business to the next level. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, ka kite anō. Bye for now.